Let's go. Let's go.
I did have another question on that, because you hear people, because y'all, had the kid and then got married, and that used to be kind of like the standard back then, what they say, you want to make an honest woman out of her, or that's a statement they used to say back in the day. But you hear nowadays, my generation will say, yeah, we having a baby, we're gonna co-parent. You don't want to get married? Oh no, that's too much pressure. That's too much to deal with. I ain't ready for all that. Well, you ready to have a kid, but you ain't ready to get married. They good enough to have a baby with, but not. So was that the standard back then? And if so, did y'all think that's a good thing?
Papa make a joke sometimes, talking about we had a shotgun wedding. I got pregnant real young in high school.
Right.
And my mom was saved. Daddy wasn't always saved. Mama was.
Right.
My mama made a comment one time, because he kept, back then we say courting. He would come to the house, and even though, and what this man did, every week he got paid, he would come across walking down the street. He didn't drive and have no car. He just young teenage too.
Right.
He would bring a bag of milk. We didn't do farming back then. He would bring milk for Renee.
Oh man.
He did that. So that was good. That was a plus of mama. But he always wanted to come and we watch TV together, and he'd hold and play with the baby and blah blah blah. Mama told me, you and Snow, y'all need to get married, because you're not gonna get another baby on me. That's what my mama said, talking on her.
Right.
You ain't gonna let him keep coming over here having a lot of it. That's what mothers don't stop now. And I appreciate. I didn't.
Yeah.
I was upset with her then. She said it probably, but I'm glad she did that.
Yep.
He'd have been coming over, and when Mama and me gone, he'd be sneaking over, and there pop another baby.
Right.
Yeah. And that was her word. You and Snow not gonna get another baby on me.
Wow.
Shout out on her.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Because teenagers, they have that mindset. Set. Even though I might have been a good person, I was a managed boy.
That's right. And I was a fast
and my
girl.
intentions was sex.
Right.
But thank God, for her mother, looking out for her and not just,
I'm glad.
Allowing me to come and get sex.
Yep.
If you're enjoying the sex, marry.
Right.
And that's the way it should be. And
But we got married and on the front porch.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes,
No flowers. The LED
with a borrowed suit.
Yeah.
And the coat was too short.
And
Wow.
my dress, because he borrowed from Lawrence. He was a shorter guy. And I had on a borrowed dress. I borrowed from my cousin. And so we got married on the front porch, and the rest is history.
Right.
And then we lived with Muddy and Daddy, which that was, and another thing, back then you had to get blood tests to get married.
What?
So Papa had a dishwashing job. Yeah, Papa. He had a dishwashing job. He took off that day to go get the blood test, and he got fired.
The man fired me.
Right before we got
I told
so
him
when we married,
I
we didn't
had
have
to
a job.
Go take a blood test to get married.
And he wouldn't let it.
They didn't want you to take off for them little, 298 jobs.
Yeah, I thought you made that
So
money.
what was the purpose of the blood test?
I don't know, but they see if you had any kind of disease.
Back in those days, they did that, to see if you had any kind of, gonorrhea or anything.
And this was pre-AIDS, right? This was way before AIDS really got big.
Oh yeah, we didn't know of AIDS.
Right.
We didn't know of AIDS. No, they don't. We never heard of that.
Plus, I think they wanted to see if the male and female kind of matched.
Oh,
I don't know what that was
for insurance.
Some kind of way with blood.
No.
If they were related, if you two were related, or anything like that.
I ain't never heard of that one either.
Oh, okay, not for insurance.
We don't know the
I don't know
exact
what they were
reason,
checking for.
but
you had to have a
that's
blood
what
test.
they did back in those days.
In the 60s.
Anybody got married, they had to go take a blood test.
Blood test first.
Wow.
and then get your marriage license.
Yeah.
And so he lost his job. So when we got married, he didn't have a job. He didn't have a place to stay.
Man.
We stayed with my then daddy for a few months, and my daddy would not let him sit up at the house every day and watch TV. So snow. He come back here. You got a job yet?
Oh, man.
Daddy let him stay there. So he finally got a job, and he didn't let him stay around that house all day.
Yep.
Which was good.
Yeah.
All those things is good. You don't let him just stay around.
Right.
And he wouldn't have did it anyway, but he was slow by going and getting it.
I thank God, for my in-laws, let's say at that time I probably, looked at them cross-eyed, but I thank God, they didn't allow that.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to be a man.
Right.
And
take care of his family.
Take care of my family and do the things I was supposed to do.
But every weekend, now we wasn't saved then. We were very young. Daddy would go out with James Wisner, and he's passed on now. That's why I'm calling names. People that's gone.
Yeah, James was my best friend.
They would go out and he would go drink and stuff, go party. I didn't care. When I heard about Renee, I packed me and their bag. I went home to my mom and dad just for the weekend. I did not care. He go with his friend, and I went home to mom and dad.
Right.
I did that as long as I could, but my mom seen that wasn't good for me to do that, so she had to cut the apron string.
Right.
And she started treating me bad. Being cold with me, not wanting me to come over. First, she really wanted me to come over, but she didn't care about me and they coming. Then she started acting a little cold. But that's what she was doing.
Wow.
Then you married now, so you got to stay with your husband. She didn't say that.
Yeah.
That's what she was doing.
Yes.
And so I finally got the hint, started staying home and fussing at him for being gone. So we left Nita house, Nita apartment, and we went into a rooming house with an elderly couple. Over in South Dallas somewhere.
Boy, I'm telling you.
And we were just there for about a month, and then we got our own place in the project. So we stayed there 8 years. Moved there with Renee, the oldest child we had. When we left, we had 4 kids. We had Regina, your daddy, and then Andrew.
Let's go.